To the procedure to find the solution of non-homogeneous linear differential equation. In the previous we have already know the differential operator and particular integral. So in the particular integral our yp equal to function of x by f of d, and our differential operator 1 by d stands for the integral. Now we are moving to the procedure of solving these non-homogeneous linear ordinary differential equations. So first we have to write the given equation in the form of f of d of y equal to function of x, and then we have to write down the auxiliary equation f of m equal to 0, and we have to solve this auxiliary equation and we have to find the roots. Based on the values of the roots we have to write down the complementary function. So after finding the complementary function we have to move to the particular integral. So our particular integral equal to function of x by f of t, that we have already discussed in the previous class. After finding the particular integral we have to write down the complete solution y. So our complete solution equal to complementary function plus particular integral. So that is our solution of this non-homogeneous linear ordinary differential equation. So here to find out this particular integral we have a procedure. So that procedure will be depends on the value of the function of x. So here based on the value of the function of x we have to move to the procedure of finding the pi. Here the value of the function of x will be divided into the 5 different forms. Those will be called specific forms of the particular integral. So based on the value of the psi of x we divided 5 types. In that we move to the type 1. In the type 1 our function of x equal to e raised to ax. So in the specific forms of the particular integral, in the type 1 problems will be have a function in the RHS, or the function of x will be in the form of e raised to ax. If the function of x is e raised to ax, then our particular integral equal to xi of x by f of d, that is our general form. Here the function of x is e raised to ax by f of d. So the particular integral of this kind of the functions will be is e raised to ax divided by f of a. That means we have to replace the value of the d by the value of a. We just have to be concentrate on the value of a. Suppose the a is negative, you have to use the negative term. Here the value of a is any constant. A is any constant term. So just have to replace the value of d by a. For example, if you have e raised to 3x divided by d square minus 4. So the particular integral of this example will be e raised to 3x divided by the value of d is, value of a is 3. So replace d by 3. 3 square is 9. 9 minus 4, 5. So particular integral is e raised to 3x divided by 5. Suppose if f of a is 0, in the example like e raised to 2x divided by d square minus 4. If you replace d by a, then the value will be 4 minus 4. So your denominator tends to 0. If suppose in that case, then our particular integral is, if f of a is 0, then our particular integral is x into e raised to ax divided by f dash of a. Means we have to find the derivative of f of t and then replace a d by a. Suppose take the same example. If suppose denominator is 0, then the particular integral is x into e raised to 2x divided by derivative of f of d, 2d. Now replace d by a. A is 2. 2 into 2 is 4. So that is procedure to find the pi. Suppose if again f dash of a is 0, then again we have to move to the procedure x square e raised to ax divided by f double dash of a. Means again we have to take the second derivative and then replace a d by a. So this is procedure under only if the denominator is 0. So that is the procedure to find the PI in the type 1 problems. So the type 1 problems means that is RHS of the function or function of the x will be in the form of e raised to x. So there is some more examples. So those also come under this type 1 procedures. So first one is e raised to ax plus b form. Suppose we have a function like e raised to 2x plus 3 divided by d square minus 1. Suppose we have a function in this form, so that is e raised to ax plus b. That is also come under the type 1 procedures. So in this kind of the procedure, you just have to replace again, compare the coefficient of x. Here the coefficient of x is 2. So replace d by 2. 2 square is 4. 4 minus 1 is 3. So e raised to 2x plus 3 divided by 3. So you just have to replace d by a here also. So second case is, if suppose RHS is or a function is any constant like 2 divided by d square plus 2. If suppose RHS is constant, you just have to replace the constant as k into e raised to 0x. E raised to 0x is 1, 1 into k is k. So e raised to 0x, so a is 0, replace d by 0. So this will be written as 2 into e raised to 0x divided by d square plus 2. Here the value of a is 0, replace d by 0, 0 plus 2, 2. 2 divided by 2, that is equal to 1. So if RHS is any constant, replace d by 0. So next one is, if you have a function like a raised to x, here the a is any constant, it may be the positive or it may be the negative. So in that case, you have to write down the a raised to x as e raised to log of a whole raised to x. So e raised to log a whole raised to x equals to e raised to log of a into x, that is e raised to m whole raised to n equal to e raised to m into n. That formula will be applied here. So that is equal to e raised to bx, where b is your log a. Now replace the d by value of b. For example, 3 raised to x divided by d square plus 1. You just have to write down the 3 raised to x as e raised to log 3 into x divided by d square plus 1. Replace d by b, where the b is log 3. So e raised to log 3 into x divided by log 3 whole square plus 1. That is procedure to solve the a raised to x. That is also come under the type 1. Next, fourth one is sin h ax cos h ax. These two also come under the same procedure, because we know that sin h ax equal to e raised to ax minus e raised to minus ax by 2, and cos h ax equal to e raised to ax plus e raised to minus ax by 2. So we know these two formulas, so that we have to use the same procedure. Here the function of x has divided as a two part, either by the addition or by the subtraction. So again it will be come under the type 1 procedure. So these are the 4 different kinds of the parts. Those also come under the type 1 procedure. So that is the description of the type 1 procedure, how to solve the non-homogeneous equation under the type 1 functions. So this will be the procedure to solve the type 1 examples. Here I mentioned some examples of finding the PI of the type 1. In that, the first one is e raised to x divided by d square plus 3d plus 2. Here the function is directly in the form of e raised to x. Here the value of the a is 1. So replace d by 1. After replacing the d by 1, we get the denominator 6. So our particular integral is e raised to x by 6. So second one is 4 raised to x divided by d square plus 5d plus 6. Here the function is in the form of 4 raised to x, that is I have mentioned in the note to a raised to x. Replace it in the form of e raised to log a whole raised to x, that is e raised to log 4 whole raised to x. That will be rewritten e raised to log 4 into x divided by d square plus 5d plus 6. Now replace d by log 4 whole square plus 5 into log 4 plus 6. So next one is cos h 2x divided by d square minus 4. So here the cos h ax formula will be applied. A is nothing but the 2, 1 by 2 e raised to 2x plus e raised to minus 2x whole divided by function of d. Our function of d is d square minus 4. Here the function of x is splitted as a two parts. So split the denominator also. Keep this 1 by 2 outside. E raised to 2x divided by d square minus 4 plus e raised to minus 2x divided by d square minus 4. So it is of the form of the type 1. Here the value of a equal to 2. Replace d by 2. 2 square is 4. So 2 square minus 4 plus e raised to minus 2x divided by d square minus 4. Here the value of a is minus 2. Minus 2 whole square minus 4. So 2 square is 4. 4 minus 4, 0. Minus 2 whole square is 4. 4 minus 4, 0. So in both the terms, denominator tends to 0. If the denominator is 0, we use the formula x into e raised to 2x divided by f dash of d. F of d is d square minus 4. Derivative of d square minus 4 is 2d. Here also f dash of d is 2d. Now replace the d by a equal to 2. 2 into 2, 4. Here the a equal to minus 2. Minus 2 into 2, minus 4. Take in both terms, x are common, take it outside, and 4 is also common, take it outside. So e raised to 2x plus into minus becomes minus e raised to minus 2x whole divided by 2. Now you have to compare this with the formula of the sin h ax. Here the a equal to 2. So you have to apply the formula of the sin h ax. So it will becomes sin h 2x. X by 4 into sin h 2x. So these are the some examples of applying find the pi. So that is of the type 1 examples. Here I am taking an example to solve this non-homogeneous equation, that is of the type 1 RHS. So to solve the equation, d square y by dx square minus 4y equal to cos h of 2x minus 1 plus 3 raised to x. So our first procedure is write down the given equation in the form of f of d of y equal to xi of x. So d square minus 4 of y equal to cos h of 2x minus 1 plus 3 raised to x. So next procedure is write down the auxiliary equation. So our auxiliary equation is m square minus 4 equal to 0. So after solving the auxiliary equation, we get a m equal to plus or minus 2. So our complementary function is c1 e raised to 2x plus c2 e raised to minus 2x. After writing the complementary function, we move to the particular integral. So our particular integral is function of x by function of d. So our function of x is cos h of 2x minus 1 plus 3 raised to x divided by d square minus 4. We split the denominator to both the function cos h 2x minus 1 divided by d square minus 4 plus 3 raised to x divided by d square minus 4 cos h ax equal to 1 by 2 e raised to ax plus e raised to minus ax divided by d square minus 4. 3 raised to x can be written e raised to log 3 into x divided by d square minus 4. Again split the function, the denominator function, to both numerators. D square minus 4 plus after splitting the entire function, come to the first one, e raised to ax plus b. b is minus 1. E raised to, open the bracket here, minus 2x minus of minus plus 1. E raised to minus 2x plus 1. Here b equal to plus 1. So when the function is in the form of e raised to x plus b, we just concentrate only on the coefficient of x. Here the coefficient of x is 2. Replace d by 2. E raised to 2x minus 1 2 square minus 4 plus e raised to minus 2x plus 1. So coefficient of x is minus 2. Replace d by minus 2 plus e raised to log 3 into x. Coefficient of x is log 3. Replace d by log 3 whole square minus 4. So 1 by 2. Denominator is 0. If the denominator is 0, x into e raised to 2x minus 1 divided by derivative of the f of d is 2d plus, here also denominator is 0. So replace x into e raised to x plus b divided by derivative of f of d. Now replace d by a. So this term will be keeping as it is. 1 by 2. X into e raised to 2x minus 1. The value of d is replaced by 2. 2 into 2 is 4. Plus x into e raised to minus 2x plus 1. Replace d by minus 2. 2 into minus 2 minus 4 plus, keep the term as it is. Take this x by 4 entirely outside. X by 4 e raised to 2x minus 1 plus e raised to minus 2x plus 1 divided by 2 plus, keep this term as it is. Here I write this function as it is again. X by 4 e raised to 2x minus 1 plus e raised to minus of 2x minus 1 divided by 2. Here compare this form, here this becomes minus, because minus sign minus into plus becomes minus. Keep the minus sign as it is. Now compare this formula with of your sin h ax e raised to ax minus e raised to minus ax divided by 2, that is sin h of 2x minus 1 plus 3 raised to x divided by log 3 whole square minus 4. That is your particular integral. Now we have to write down the complete solution. Y equal to yc plus yp. So yc is equal to c1 e raised to 2x plus c2 e raised to minus 2x plus our particular integral is x by 4 sin h of 2x minus 1 plus 3 raised to x divided by log 3 whole square minus 4. So that is our complete solution of this equation, that is of non-homogeneous linear differential equation.